Want to learn how I make a YouTube video for my crafts or for my cooking? You see all this in front of you? Follow me and I'll show you how it's all used and how I upload and use editing software. Come on, let's go. Hello. I thought I would take you behind the scenes of what I do to make crocheted videos. First, I'm going to show you my little icon that I place in my videos as a recognition that this is my video. This little guy came from an idea back in the 1980s when country quilting was really popular. I use him as a pincushion. I used to teach quilting and sewing for the city of Newport News in Virginia, where I live. And he's been with me for quite a long time. So let's move on next to my marker board. Here you can see I have a dry eraser marker board. When I have a craft idea, such as how to make a craft video where you don't use a lot of money, I come in here and I write down my ideas. If I'm making a video, it makes it easier to glance over and see what I need to use as suggestions for the next stitch or the next row. From a previous video that I had made using loop yarn, I'm showing you here what I had to do instead of using my dry eraser. I use Post-it notes a lot to help me with the row that I'm on, as well as using the Post-it notes with the magic marker to show in the video what is the best information given. Since my choice is crocheted videos, I wanted to show you my large selection of Susan Bates crocheted hooks. I prefer Susan Bates because of the shank, how it's all the same size. So when I pull it through, I can maintain the same size loop that I need. Some of the other hooks through other companies really don't do what I would like for them to do. The other thing I like using is, they're called wool needles. They have a little eye on the end where you can pull thicker yarns, such as the loop yarn. But I also have, I was here just a second ago, my regular tapestry needle. I guess it got mixed in. Oh, here it is. My tapestry needle. I also do thread, so I have small hooks all the way down to a very, very small hook. I also like to use the clips. These are by Clover, and they work really well. A lot better than putting needles in it. I did want to point out that when I buy hooks, I always buy them on sale with the store manufacturer coupon. So these hooks that I paid here probably ranged from 50 cents to maybe $1 or $2. I think this one, because it's a bigger size, I paid a little bit more for it. I had to sneak this in. I know you saw my M&Ms. I have a weakness for M&M peanut in the winter time. And at this recording, it is November. Can't live without them. So to show you my lighting, This is a halogen light. The light bulb will last a very long time. It has 4 separate bulbs. I'll show you that in just a second. But if you notice, I like to buy things from the thrift store. I don't think I can get I paid $7 for this lamp, and it is wonderful. Let me show you what the light bulb looks like. This is the kind of light bulb that I have. It hooks in right here, and the light bulb itself was $4. Yes, quite a bit, but it does last a very long time. Now, the most important thing that I wanted to show you was my camera. You'll see here that I do use GoPro. I use it because it stays in focus. Let me turn this one on. Oops, I hope I didn't turn it off. Okay, so here my GoPro's on. I also have it set up where I have the app on my phone. See, here's my GoPro app. I'm going to turn it on. Now you do have to have your Wi-Fi on when using this. And I'm going to come over here and hit the camera icon. And it's going to say that my camera is found. So I'm going to turn my GoPro on through my app. I guess you can see me in the reflection. Hi! It'll take just a second to show up, and here you can see what is on my camera and my phone at the same time. You'll notice that sometimes I'll say in my videos, oh my gosh, I'm out of camera range. It's because I have my phone that'll tell me I'm out of camera range. I can also adjust my light so that hopefully you won't see this big light reflecting off the table. It shows me here in my camera that it is reflecting, and so sometimes I have to readjust it. There was a cover on it, but I forgot to put it on and then I lost it. So, and another thing too that I use is I have these stands that I got off of Amazon. They are amazing. I've had them for about 4 years now. I still have my Amazon account, so I will link and show you how to hold a cell phone. I've seen these also in the dollar store at Five and Below. You might want to try it there. Now this one right here, it clips onto my table. Let's see if I can get a better lighting on it. It's like a giant paper clip or a clothespin clip, and it has a real strong wire, and it takes me up to my GoPro here. And the GoPro camera costs about $3.25. You can buy the same models from GoPro brand new for $100, I think they are now. They've gone down in price for quite a bit. So what I'm trying to show you on this is that making a craft video or sharing of your passion doesn't have to be expensive. You can have inexpensive things and just what you have around the house. This is a table that I bought. It's an old secretary kind of table. It's not very wide. It's probably about 18 inches wide, and I paid $10 for it at the thrift store. Yes, $10. I'm a huge thrift store person. And up here I have my magic markers, my post-it notes, and my eraser. And let's see, what else? Oh, edit software. Let me go downstairs and I will show you on my computer the edit software that I use. Well, I always get sidetracked. So before I go downstairs, I wanted to show you, this is a mannequin that I bought at the Goodwill store. I paid $4 for it. You can put a pair of pants on it, and it does have a nice fabric covering on it. And like I said, for $4 you can't beat it. And since I do these YouTube videos, I've used it a couple of times, and it is a size 10. Now, the editing software that I use is VSDC. It is a free edit software, and it has a lot of add-ons that you can use. If you choose to subscribe to them, I believe it's $20 a year. But since I'm only making simple videos, I don't go on. Now, the GoPro Studio and the GoPro Studio app are downloads that I got from CNET on the internet itself. Here I have, you can see a reflection of everything. I have my loop video in progress after I've made all of the editing. You'll see here I am at 72% complete, and after this I will show you how I upload it onto YouTube. The nice thing about all of this is it shows you how fast the download is for the edit and how long it'll take. Another super nice feature is if you need to leave but you don't want to shut your computer down, you can click on the shut down the computer when you're done, and the app will close for you. It has all kinds of super nice things that you can use, from edit, view, the editor, the export, the conversion, the tools, and the activation, which is if you get the free amount, which will, the paid amount, which will obviously increase the speed of the download. Since I got it free, it takes a little while. GoPro requires a mini SD card when recording on their products. Here is a mini SD card reader that came with my cell phone, which is a Samsung Note 8, and it's really nice to have. So I didn't really have to buy it. It came with the phone, and I get great pictures and a great download onto my computer. So for recording onto YouTube, I come up here to my YouTube and get onto the YouTube channel. I'm hoping all these lines aren't showing up. Then, after YouTube loads, and everybody gives you notifications, you'll see my little icon right here. Here's my bell saying I have notifications, and right here is saying, do you want to create a video or a post? So after I have downloaded my video, I'll click on create a video and upload a video. YouTube will then take me to select files to upload. When I click on this, of course it's going to say no file chosen, so I have to click on it, and then it'll automatically take me to my page that shows me what's on my computer. So I want to come over here to videos, because once I'm done downloading a video, you can see that it'll automatically go into videos. All I have to do is double click on it, and YouTube does the rest. You will have to write something to describe your video, but it's not hard at all. So here on Amazon is where I bought this cell phone holder, and here's the name of it. So if you choose to get that same one, you can look it up. The second one I ordered, you can see the clip right here, and it's designed for GoPro with the little GoPro connections here. And here is the name for that right there. I'm showing you this one because if we go to, here we go, I needed that clip with that ball ending that would fit on the white one that held the cell phone, because my Note 8 is sit inside of a phone cover by OtterBox. So the name of that one is this, and it was really good to have so I can put my phone in on that as well. Some of the additional accessories that I did have to buy, which you couldn't buy cheap, was the 2 batteries and the battery charger. GoPro unfortunately doesn't last a really long time. This is the charging cable for it, which is also the same as what my phone uses. But the bad thing about GoPro is that their battery only lasts for so long, but also I film at 1080, so it does use quite a bit of battery. So the SD card that I use, let me show you that one. So the SD card that I use is this little tiny thing, and it's a 64 gigabyte. And the nice thing about all of this is that regardless of how small this little camera is, and it is designed for an action environment, the nice thing is that it does stay in focus for a very long time. You don't see as I go closer that the camera is trying to focus like when you watch a lot of other videos and how they do. Now maybe I can't get the 64 gigabyte 100% in focus, but at least I'm not having to worry. I'm not going a half an inch above my crochet. So I like GoPro. It's small, and as I'm crocheting, here's my setup again. I can sit here with my hands, and you can see how my hands are about 12 inches from my job, and everything is still in focus. And I can take my camera and make it all go in focus as well. If I need to, I can take this wire and adjust to whatever closeness I need, which will give me a little bit more closeness. So me personally, if you're doing crochet videos for close-up, yes, I would recommend GoPro. It's a nice camera, stays in focus, gives you beautiful pictures, and you can also take it outside. It's waterproof, so if you wanted to go camping, swimming, to the beach, on a cruise, traveling, and it's small. Okay, so here, let me put it up to you and show you how big it is compared to my cell phone. You see how small that thing is? And it gives me a whole lot better pictures than my cell phone does. So I encourage you to think about, if you want to do YouTube videos, I would love to see some of your results. But the intention of this video was to show you that you do not have to spend a lot of money to make anything for YouTube. You can always use just your phone and a lamp. and a desk. But you do need a stand or a tripod of some sort. I don't have a tripod per se, but it works. Oh, another thing too about if you use a GoPro. If you stand here and ramble on and talking, after 12 minutes it will automatically shut off. Don't know why. I guess because when people do action scenes, 12 minutes is all they need. So that's the only bad thing about it. Okay, so I hope that what I had to offer you in how to make a craft video without a lot of money was beneficial. Remember, the idea doesn't have to be crochet. It could be anything you want. And the tools and materials you already have. The recording equipment, the light and desk, editing software, and then load to YouTube can all be at your discretion on how much you want to spend. So, until next time, bye-bye, and thanks for visiting with me.